Shalom Aleichem. Mishnah Yomi is holding in chapter 3, Perek Gimel of Yoma, Mishnah 11, finishing up the Perek. Now, yesterday we talked about people who made upgrades or donated special items to the temple, such as upgraded kior with more faucets, the famous shard Nicanor. Now, in Mishnah 11, we say Ve'elu L'ganai, and these are people that we remember in a not-so-nice way. We're going to see all of these people had the ability or the knowledge to do something special, but they did not share it and pass it on to other people. So Mishnah explains, Shel Beit Garmu, the house of Garmu, Lo Ratzu Lelamed Ol Maaseh Lechem Aponim. They had the trade secret to make the Lechem Aponim, and they didn't share it with anyone else to allow other people to make Lechem Aponim. They had a monopoly, and they weren't willing to share this knowledge. Shel Beit of Tinas, the house of Tinas, Lo Ratzu Lelamed Ol Maaseh Ketoret. Similarly, they knew the secret ingredients to the Ketoret, including the famous Male Oshon, to help the smoke go straight up, and they did not reveal this, the identity of the herb, to anyone else. Hugris ben Levi, Hugris the Levi, Haya Yodea Perik Bashir. He had a special division in the shear. We've mentioned he could put his finger in his mouth somehow and make more than one note with his voice at the same time. Lo Ratzol Lamed. He didn't want to teach it to anyone else. He wanted to monopolize this talent. Ben Kamsar Lo Ratzol Lamed Ol Maaseh Ketav. Ben Kamsar had a special way of writing. He could hold 4 quills in his hand at the same time and somehow move his fingers in a way to write 4 letters at once, which is very nice. If you're a sofer writing a Sefer Torah, you could write Shem Hashem all in one go with a very good kavanah. It's very nice. And he didn't want to reveal this trick, this method to anyone else. Al Rishonim Nemar. On the first ones, the ones in yesterday's Mishnah, we say Zecher Tzodik Livrocha. These were people that we remember their tzidkus, their righteousness, as a blessing for everyone. They shared their special wealth or knowledge or talent or motivation to get the doors, such as Nicanor. They shared it with the Kehila and gave something to upgrade the entire temple. Vol Elu, but these later ones, we say Shem Shayim Birkov. We say the name of the wicked should rot. Now, some of the Mefarshim point out that at least some of them had good motivation. Like Beit Garmu and Beit Avtinas, they didn't want these special thing, the special ketoret and lechem aponim that was only used for Hashem. They didn't want it to be used for avodah zarah. So they were unwilling to reveal the secret of special items that were only for Hashem because they thought that the secret would get out and be used for avodah zarah, and then these items wouldn't be specially for Hashem. Mazel tov, on to chapter Daled, chapter 4, Tarif Bekolpi. This is going back to the lottery of the 2 goats. Now we're back to the avoda. We had a little detour. We were talking about the upgraded box for this lottery for the goats. So the Kohen snatches the lots out of the box, and he pulls out the 2 lots. Echad ketuv alav Lashem, and one is written Lashem, for God. Echad ketuv alav lo Zazel, the other one's written for Zazel. Haskon mimino, remember we mentioned in the last parak, the deputy Kohen Gadol was on his right side, of Rosh Beit of Mismalo, and the head of that family of Kohanim is on his left side. Im shel Shem olabimino. If the lottery that says Lashem comes up in his right arm, the Kohen Gadol's right arm, Haskon and Berlo, so the scon's right there, and he says, Ishi Kohen Gadol, my master the Kohen Gadol, Hagbeh Yaminecha, lift up your right arm. Ve'im shel Shem, if the lottery that says Lashem, Olamiswelo, comes in his left hand, Rosh Beit of Amrlo, so the head of the household says, Ishi Kohen Gadol, my master Kohen Gadol, Hag Beis Malecha, lift up your left arm. We want everyone to see the lot. We want Hashem to be higher. Netonon ol Shnei Sirim. So then he has the 2 lots chosen. He places them on the goats, the right-hand goat and left-hand goat. Ve'omer Lashem Chatas. The one that's for Hashem, he says, for Hashem it is a chatat, a sin offering. Rabbi Shmuel says, Lo hayat tzorich l'mor chatat. He didn't have to say it was a chatat, el Hashem. Just say Lashem, and we know what it's going to be. That's the avodah of Yom Kippur. Henoni Macharov, the people who are standing there when they hear Hashem's name, they say, Baruch Shem kivod machuto le'olam va'ed. As mentioned, they say, Baruch Shem in the temple. Hazak Baruch and Zai Gesult.